Hey everyone, Sherman Chin here, and today I'm going to do a quick 1 week review of the Oppo Reno 14. So I've been using this phone for a 1 week now. This is the Oppo Reno 14 5G. This is not the Pro version. This is not the lower end version. I forgot what's the name of that version. I think it was the Oppo Reno 14F or something like that. So this one has this back color, as you can see here. It's the iridescent sort of like color, or the mermaid color that changes as you move it in the light, right? So to me it's nothing so unique. I put the like cover on anyway. What you see that's unique here is that it has this 50 megapixel main camera, 50 megapixel. um, I think this is the ultra wide, if I'm not mistaken, and there is a lower end camera for the zoom camera, but I don't use the zoom. I don't use maybe I don't use the ultra wide for like taking pictures of food and stuff. And but the most important camera is the front 50 megapixel camera, which I'm going to show you guys here. Okay, that's the front camera. That's 50 megapixel. You can see all the videos I did, including the Superman review video. I'm going to link it down below. That was done using this camera. I feel that of course I put this screen protector, so you see a bit of lens flare there because of the screen protector. This is a tempered glass screen protector I have on. So the camera is really good, okay, even compared to this one I'm using. I think it's much better. This one flips. This is my Zenfone 8 Flip that I'm using to record this now. This camera is better, 50 megapixel, and the sound quality is really awesome. Okay, you can hear from this particular Zenfone 8 Flip, the sound quality, you can hear that, background noise comes in even though I have the background noise suppression on. This one uses AI, okay, AI to suppress the noise, and it's more amazing. So I really am glad that I bought this. It was like 350 US dollars. I think it's totally worth it. Okay, yeah, so my personal take on it is like I'll give it an 8 out of 10 rating, especially for the price. 350 US dollars are amazing. So I'm gonna start with what I don't like first, because it's just a very few things I don't like. One things I don't like is that there's no what do you call that, the LED indicator. So I don't have a LED anywhere telling me that it's charging, or if if there's a message coming in. What I have to do is I have this wait on like when you pick it up, so you can actually see if it's charging or if there are messages. Okay, but I still need to pick it up. Of course you can use the always on display, which it actually has. Okay, but I figured that, well, I don't really like to leave it on because it uses some battery. So an indicator LED or indicator light would be really useful. That's what I don't like. The other thing was that the UI, okay, the UI actually did hang on me once when I pressed like this button. Okay, this is like the button to bring up the assisted UI, which is to, like, for example, I want to lock the screen, I can just lock it like that instead of pressing the button. So I don't even have to press the physical buttons anymore. That's what I like. What I don't like is that it hung on me. Okay, one time, I think after charging, it hung on me. Okay, speaking of charging, what I don't like as well is that when you charge it, it gets really hot. Okay, I don't know why. It's like it's really hot. I mean, you can still hold it, but I don't see why it gets so hot. Like, you can, I mean, like when you play games, it gets hot, then it makes sense, right? But when I'm charging, it gets hot. Even though when I leave it at the 80%, I can actually set it to like 80% smart charging. I think that's what it's called. Let me just check that out for you guys. It's called actually it's not called smart charging. I think under charging setting, There's smart rapid charging, but under battery health, there's charging limit. Okay, yeah, here you go, charging limit. Smart charging is like it slows it down according to your usage. I don't want to use it because again it uses AI which will use the battery. So charging limit just limits your charging to like 80%. Okay, then it will stop. Okay, but then it gets hot, so I have no idea why it does that. It just still does that. But what I do like about it is that when I'm playing games, there's bypass charging, and I'm going to show you guys that. Okay, this is Clash Royale which I play. You can see that when it starts, the game center will come on. Okay, this one. Oh wait, it's over here. There is a little button here. Sometimes it's hard to see, but you can see a slide out. Okay, the slide out here. So you can set it to have like no notifications and stuff like that, no phone calls. That's actually really awesome. You can actually start like little apps in it as well. So it has touch optimization, network optimization, you know, and there's bypass charging. Okay, this is bypass charging. You can switch it on when you're charging the phone, and then it will just charge. I mean, it will not charge the battery. The power will go directly to the game. The bad thing I don't like about it is that you can't do it for normal usage. I don't know why. Okay, they should just add it in because they clearly can do it for games, right? So when I play a game, I can use bypass charging. It will not charge the phone. It will just power the phone directly, and that the whole functionality of that is you don't want the battery to die out. So usually when I'm home, I put it charging, right? So I have to set it to like 80% so that it will stop charging at 80%. But I wish it could just do the bypass charging. So basically, it should not even go up to 80%. It should just charge the phone directly. So that's what I don't like. For those of you who likes the wireless charging, this phone does not have that unless you get the pro version. For me, I'm fine because I don't want to spoil the battery, right? So for me, I'm just charged with the cable. That's really good. I guess that's all the downside to it. Maybe if you guys want to nitpick, it's a bit huge. Like it's not as big as my Zenfone 8 Flip, but it's definitely bigger than my Huawei Mate 10, right? The other thing is I wish it had like a physical button to like read my fingerprint instead of this one, because it's optical fingerprint reader, and yeah, it does work, but sometimes it doesn't work, as you can see here. So yeah, I don't really like that. But then it has the face unlock as well. So for example, I lock the screen here, and then I switch it on by flipping it up, and then I look, and then it's in. So the face unlock works, but when it's dark, it doesn't work. Okay, and then it's not what do you call that? It's not a time of flight camera, so it doesn't like 3D scan your face. So it's not as secure as say the Honor phone. Which phone was that? That was the Honor Magic Pro 6. Okay, I wanted to get that phone at first because it has a time of flight camera which allows you to have that 3D face unlock, which you can use for banking. But you know, you can use, if you just want banking, you can just use the fingerprint scanner. It works for banking just fine. Okay, it's really fast. Yeah, so speaking of speed, it uses the Dimensity 8350 by MediaTek. I thought Snapdragon is better, but I think this is much better than the Snapdragon 8S. Okay, I noticed that the other phone which I wanted to buy, which is the Vivo, uses the Snapdragon 8S. I went to test it. It's not definitely not as fast as this MediaTek 8350. So yeah, it's amazing. Yes, it heats up like the Snapdragon as well when you're playing games, but I did not get it to have like a warning message that, you know, like on my Huawei Mate 10, sometimes it get too hot and it got a warning message saying that I can't play anymore. So far, I haven't experienced that. Okay, so this is quite amazing. The speed of it is also like, it's really smooth. It has like 120 hertz and PWMA pixel dimming. So I didn't go into the technical like specifications of it, but I do feel like, because now I have this eye comfort on, which is the yellow tint to prevent blue light, and I realized that when I use this and I sleep with it or I play a lot of games with it, my eyes don't feel tired. I noticed that with my Mate 10, even with my Zenfone 8 Flip, my eyes do get a bit tired. This one, it doesn't. I think it's the pixel dimming type or the 120 hertz. Okay, again, the Zenfone 8 Flip does have 120 hertz, but this one apparently adjusts it automatically to 60 and 120. So I don't know, maybe I guess it's the pixel dimming, that it's not really the refresh rate that really helps my eyes. Okay, because I really like to put it at a lower brightness setting so that I don't blind myself, and it's works really well. So at the beginning, you do have a bit of like some software. Oh, one more thing I don't like, right? Some software you really can't get rid of. For example, let me just show you guys this. Wait, where is that annoying software that I always want to get rid of? Okay, the Team Shop. Okay, the Team Shop. I don't know why I can't get rid of it. The most you can do is, you see, you can't get rid of it. It's just say app info edit. You just can't get rid of it. You can change the name. That's about it. But it doesn't pop up. You can just set it to like not have notifications, so it won't bother you. Okay, so that's one thing that you might not like, but you can actually just set it so that it doesn't bother you, and it will only appear when you go into this dock here. Okay, so yeah, overall I said it's just 350 US dollars, and you probably can get it cheaper as well. I actually got it during a discount, so it was around around 400, I mean about 300 plus, but not 350. So it's between like 300 to 350 at a time, US dollars. So I think it's really worth it if you get it during a discount, and you're gonna get a lot of discount because this phone is made in China, right? Speaking of which, some of you might worry about the security of it, privacy. I mean, like I said, if you really worry about privacy, then of course get an Apple phone. But for me, it's fine. There are a lot of like privacy questions that come up. If you don't want it to access certain things, you can set it. You can even set it to like let me just show you guys. So you can actually go to settings, and then there is oh wait, sorry, not settings, basically the drop down menu here. Okay, you have a sort of like a privacy security status, I think. Okay, let me just click that. Okay, so it tells you you can actually switch off your camera and switch off your microphone, for example, and then it does have like, it tells you about privacy and security and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I did switch off my camera once, but I realized that you do have to have it on if you want to have that face unlock feature, right? And this face unlock is just awesome. You see how fast it is. So I really make use of it. So I need my camera on. As for the microphone, I tried turning it off, and then I realized that sometimes when I'm using a software to, like I'm using the artificial intelligence, I need my voice. Okay, speaking of artificial intelligence, this is integrated with Google Gemini. You can ask it to set your calendar. Okay, and then it will just set your like appointments in your calendar, or you can set an alarm as well using Google Gemini. I find that really useful as well if you are using Google Gemini, and I do use Google Gemini a lot, so that's awesome. It's using Google's own messaging system. It does have its own messaging system, surprisingly. Okay, this is another annoying thing. It has its own messaging system, which I never use because it comes default using the Google messaging system. So I don't understand why I can't just uninstall that Oppo messaging system. So it's kind of weird, but you know, just let it be because it's just in the dock. You don't have to use it at all. So like I said, overall I really like this phone. Like you can look at the videos I did. That was my main concern because I do a lot of selfie videos, a lot of vlogging like with this phone, and then I did this with this phone. Like I said, just look down below for my Superman review. That was done in the dark. Okay, I was walking in the dark, and I think it handled the scene perfectly. Okay, it even has like auto brightness adjustments and stuff like that. Oh yeah, so one more thing I don't really like is the editing software. Let's say I go to a photo I want to edit. Okay, I want to edit this photo like this. Okay, that's my food, and I edit it, and I want to add text. Okay, the best text it has is this lousy text. Okay, you can see here. Okay, let me just enter my name here so you guys can see. So this is the best text it has. Okay, my Huawei Mate 10 had better text effects. So yeah, the editor sucks. It does have an AI sort of a button here. Wait, let me see where there's can't find the AI button. Okay, I think it's under edit. Okay, so there you go. There's an AI editor here. It does stuff like AI eraser. So maybe I want to erase the background, for example. So you just choose the stuff here to erase. Okay, so it will remove it, as you can see. So you can see that little receipt I had there was removed. So that is the extent of the AI editor. I guess you can remove like people from the background as well. Things that you actually can do with Google Photos. So I don't find it that useful, but it's there and it's local, right? So if you want to use Google Photos, you must be connected to the internet. So yeah, so things like that. The AI, artificial intelligence features, they are useful. They are there, especially for a phone at this price point. I think it's totally worth it. And network connection is also good. I forgot to mention that. There was only once I had problems with the network. I'm not sure if it's this phone. I'm going to do another follow-up review besides this 1 week review to tell you like what other things I like and don't like about it. So if I forget or if I forgot anything in this video, please do comment down below and tell me like what you want me to review about it. I also did a earlier video talking about the support for eSIM, the always on display, and yeah, it has dual SIM as well. So when you travel, I'm going to travel soon with this. I'm going to Dubai, so I'm going to test it in another country and see how well it works. But like I said, so far really awesome. Charging speed is really good as well, and yeah, the sound, yeah, the sound I forgot to mention, the sound is also really good. Let's just go to YouTube really quickly and just catch a video. Okay, wait, let me just switch my account to my account. That wasn't my account, so let me just see like a Superman.
Catch that ending in the Superman movie? That girl who barged into the Fortress of Solitude all wasted? Yeah, that wasn't some random chick. That was Supergirl, aka Kara Zor-El, Superman's actual cousin for real. Her entrance was wildly unexpected.
There we go.
So she literally rolled up.
Graphics are good, sound is good, and yeah, it doesn't have a earphone plug, but got this free, the Anko wireless earphones. And I guess that's about it, guys. If you like videos like this, please do like, subscribe, and click that notifications bell. Use the links down below to buy knives like this from thomas2s.com.my. Okay, and this is a really nice Kaiser Beyond knife. I'm going to do a review on the Spyderco man bar again, which I did also. That was also done with the camera on this phone, so you can check that out. I'm going to link it down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much, guys. Take care now. Bye.